We don't believe that this Womanson character could be a serious threat to the presidency. Womanson. Interesting choice of words. I'm sure you didn't mean, Kayla, that a woman could not be a serious threat to the presidency. Because just on the face of it, it kind of sounded like that. And I'm sure you regret that Freudian slip. But I think that it was quite fateful that Kayla said it that way on MSNBC. You know, sometimes when people are spluttering with indignation, they show their true colors. And I think that the establishment, in spite of suffrage and in spite of equal rights that we purport to have, I think that there is still a perception in the subconscious of Americans and the establishment that a woman cannot lead. And unfortunately, it's interesting because Marianne Williamson is a woman's woman. She is running not only as a woman, I mean, it's just a fact, but also as an archetypal woman. Because running a spiritual campaign, or if you like, a practical campaign with a perception of a spiritual persona, it's very interesting to see all these kind of smears and mischaracterizations which are based on outmoded stereotypes of women, that they're too emotional, too intuitive, too woo-woo, if you like, to be leaders. And I am proposing that actually that thing that people are, some people, especially establishment people, are knee-jerk resisting is the very thing that America needs. This kind of militaristic approach to foreign policy, the aggressive and militaristic approach to medicine, and the kind of sociopathic economic system are all functions of 2,000 years of men in power. I'm not blaming men personally for that, but it is a fact that that is what we have had. We have had this kind of left brain bias. And I think that the most powerful nation in the world would greatly benefit from a candidate like Marianne Williamson, who is unapologetically representing women's rights, and more importantly, I think in her case, the rights of children, but also she is archetypally very poetically a good example of a powerful feminine principle. And I would not underestimate that, especially considering the amount of rage that is still going on, justified rage, about the imbalance of power that has been in effect for thousands of years, but also the previous presidency and the kind of rhetoric that he propagated about women. And now, I mean, we're hearing women from Bloomberg using rhetoric that I might expect from that same previous president. Not a good look, Kayla.